Greetings everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to get Arcade1UP games for less. I will also share some tips and tricks on how to find deals in store and online. We plan to have regular content on this channel, so please do us a favor and subscribe, comment, and ring that bell notification icon. Doing so will help us out a lot. Also, you will want to stay tuned to the end of the video for details on how you can enter to win a giveaway. Before we begin, I wanted to let you know that we are not sponsored by Arcade1UP, Walmart, or Brickseek.com. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your browser. I'm using Google, and I'm going to type in Brickseek.com. When you're there, you'll see Brickseek's link. You can actually jump straight to the Walmart link just below it, and it'll take you where you need to go. From here, you're going to see the Walmart inventory checker. But before you begin, you'll want to go to the SKU finder and enter the item that you're looking for. In this case, it will be Arcade1UP. You go ahead and hit the search button, and the items will appear on the screen. You want to make sure that you type in the name correctly, otherwise the items will not appear as seen here. No results found, so make sure that you type Arcade1UP as you see here, no space, and search. The games will come up and you can go ahead and click through each of the links. Or you can also search for a particular title, in this case Rampage. Make sure that you spell it correctly. Click on the link that you wanted to view, and the Walmart inventory checker will come up with your game. On the screen you will see here a picture of the item, the manufacturer's suggested retail price, and other information regarding the game. The retail price in stores is shown here, $2.99. But you will want to enter in your zip code so it can track the stores nearest you. Once you have done that, you'll go ahead and click on the check inventory button, and once the screen refreshes, you'll be able to scroll down and view all the items that are in stock near you. Right here we're showing a price of $154, which is 48% off. It is in stock with a quantity of 2 left, and here is the location of the store. Just to double verify that you have the correct store, you can go ahead and click on the link here, Google Maps, and it'll bring up the map of the store that you want. This is kind of important because you want to make sure that you are contacting the correct store if you want to have asked them a question. This store is actually listed as Anaheim, but the map shows that it was in Fullerton. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my browser once again and type in Walmart and select the Fullerton link, Walmart Fullerton. And from here, I can actually go down and look at the phone number. Go ahead and give them a call and contact the electronics department and see if it's in fact on sale for that price and if they have it in stock. I'd recommend that you do that before heading down, but just as a reminder, they cannot hold high ticket items for you, so if they do verify that the item is there, you'll need to get there as soon as possible. So here are some other items that you can look for using the inventory checker. Here we're now looking for a Street Fighter 2. So once your zip code is entered, it will remember that, and all you have to do is just update. Here we have again 48% off. The item was in stock and it was in the same store. So let's go ahead and go to the SKU finder one more time, and we'll hit Arcade1UP. And to make things easier down the road, we're going to go ahead and copy that text so that way we don't have to keep typing it in. Let's go ahead and look down at the risers here. I particularly am not interested in risers, but it's always fun to see what comes up in these inventory checkers. The regular price for a riser is $48.88, as you can see there. But it looks like at this store in Irvine, they were selling them for 75% off, $11 each. So it looks like I missed out on that one. So this is a great way to always check the stock of stores that are near you. You can always verify that they do have the items before you head down there with a phone call. But just remember that they cannot hold items for you. So let's go ahead and go back, and we're going to check a Centipede cabinet now. We're going to check the inventory on a Centipede. We scroll down and we will see that a Centipede recently was around in my area between 4 to 12 miles for $75, and it looks like I missed out on that incredible deal. So that's what I've been looking for. So hopefully you can find a great deal like that as well. We're going to go here and check for one more game. Let's go ahead and do the Space Invaders arcade machine. Here, once it comes up, you will see the check inventory and scroll down. From here, you'll see that the price for Space Invaders is $224, but as you'll see later in the video, I actually found it in store for less. So that's pretty much it. When you're using brickseek.com, you can also check inventory from other stores as well. You can change the inventory checker from that menu right there. And of course, different stores have different SKU checkers, so you just want to find the title of the item before you search for them. So as mentioned before, I did go into a store yesterday and I saw these stacked up. Just want to let you know that these signs have also been showing up. So another way to find deals in store is to use the actual Walmart app. When you use the Walmart app, you can use this scan barcode checker or QR code from any game. So you can go ahead and scan the barcodes off of the boxes, and it will tell you the price of each box. This is helpful as sometimes the store price is hidden underneath these boxes and you can't see them without bending down really low. So if you want to, you can use your cell phone to scan all the prices here. You do need to make sure that you are scanning the correct barcode. It is located on the top of the box towards the bottom, and make sure that you're not scanning any of the mailing codes because those will not work. As you can see here, there is a mailing code that is covering the barcode, so you won't be able to scan that one. So just look around to see if there's another scan on the box, and you can do that. What's really important here is that you make sure that you check the inventory in the entire electronics section, because as you can see here, I walked around the corner and found all by itself a Space Invaders in a brand new box. Went ahead and scanned this item to verify the price and saw that it was 50% off, $150. At this time I decided to pick this item up because I really did want it. So hooray, I got it for actually less than what I saw on brickseek.com. So once I have the item in my cart and outside, I'm going to go ahead and do one more tip that's pretty helpful here. Go ahead and get that scan barcode up again, and you can go ahead and grab your receipt and give it a quick scan, and your receipt is now added to your app. That way you will be able to make any returns, or if you have any problems with the game, you can send this information to Arcade1UP to verify that you do have a purchase receipt for this item. This is also helpful because the very next day I opened up my car window and my receipt blew out the window. So now that I have a copy of this receipt, I don't have to worry about the receipt anymore. So here we have Rampage, which was purchased. I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing here. A little time lapse. Again, the box was perfect. There was no damage to the box except for one spot, but the packaging inside is very well taken care of, so I went ahead and picked it up. And there was no damage inside the box. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up as you watch me unbox the Rampage machine here and set it up for you. The build time on this by myself was unboxing and putting it all together. It took about 1 hour. As you can see here, the control panel, this is actually one of the newer games that has the new PCB, so it does not have the error on level 30 on Gauntlet. The box also did not have the misspelling of Gauntlet, and also the game does not have the misspelling of Gauntlet. So this is the new version of Rampage that has the problems fixed. As you saw a little earlier, the control panel does have the protective plexi on top, which is great. However, I already purchased one in anticipation of getting this game, so that will be the item that will be given away to one lucky chosen subscriber at the end of the video. So stay tuned for details on how to do that. As we continue watching this, I just wanted to share with you some stories on how to get other Arcade1UPs for great prices. I think if you do your shopping around, I think one of the best things that you can do is go ahead and step into the electronics department of a Walmart. I think you'll first want to head straight to the spot where they do have the games. You will want to check the prices on the shelves. You will want to check all the boxes to see if the boxes have their prices on them. But you may notice that some of the boxes could be a return, and that is a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. If the box does show a sticker on it that says reduced price, it means that someone has purchased that item and has returned the item for whatever reason. Odds are they took the item home, they got in trouble, and they needed to return it, which is fine. In most cases, the game inside should be fine. However, Walmart employees will not allow you to open the box to inspect the game inside the box. However, do be aware that I have been doing this trick for some time. I've been buying reduced price games, and we did have one encounter where I bought a Street Fighter 2 cabinet and took it out to the car and opened it up and discovered that the entire thing was Street Fighter 2, except the control set was a Galaga, and a lot of the parts were missing, including the power cord. If you ever encounter that, just rebox it back up and return it to the store. You can return the items to the store within 30 days with the receipts, so it's not a problem for you to open the box and check them. So that's a worst case scenario. In most cases, I did find a Street Fighter 2 that was reduced. If it does get returned and reduced, it'll drop 20% in price. The important thing to note on the sticker is if you notice a date, the price was reduced on a date. If that price has been reduced a few weeks in past, you can contact the electronics manager in the store and ask them to see if it's time for it to have another price reduction. They can grab their scanner and check to see if it will print out a new price, and if it does do that, you will get 40% off the game. Just so you are aware, once the game is dropped to 40%, if it does not sell, the game will be destroyed. So that is your final discount on the item. It's either you pick it up for that price or it will be destroyed. One wild card of this story is I was in Las Vegas, and there was an Arcade1UP in a electronics section, clearance section at the store in Henderson, and this game was already assembled, and it was told to me that the game was working fine and there was nothing wrong with it. It was just missing a power cord. So after a few days of dealing with the folks in there, I talked to the store manager, and they were willing to let the game go for $100. This is a brand new Final Fight with a missing power cord. They sold it to me for $100. It was already assembled. We brought it home, took a picture of it, contacted Arcade1UP. They responded immediately, and asked for a copy of the receipt, which I provided to them, and they sent me a new power cord within the end of the week. So I got a Final Fight game for $100. Alternative stores that you can find deals on is the local resellers that stores like Remart or GTM. They're basically stores that sell overstock items that don't sell. They may be called different in your area. But it's pretty good idea to check those stores because you will find lots of retailers dropping stock in there. That's pretty much where I found my 2 Asteroids Deluxe machines, which were previously sold at Costco. I picked up 2 of those. One it sold for $150, but I used a 25% coupon on it, so that was a great deal. And the other one was also another great deal. It was already assembled. It was out of the box. However, it still came with the extra stool, which is how I came by 2 stools. And those games, one will be kept intact and the other one will be modified to accept extra games. So, but just so you know, you can go to those types of stores and find good deals that way. If you see them, you can always inquire to pick them up. The price on one of those games was $116, and I was able to purchase it for that price without tax if I used cash. So that's another way to save money. If you pay with cash, those types of stores will not charge you tax on the item. Another thing that you can do is just go to Walmart online and look around and see if you can find the deals. There are other stores out there that carry these games like FYE, Best Buy. Generally, those stores are going to be selling the games for the full retail price unless you catch some kind of coupon deal. So you want to make sure that you're looking for the best price. I was able to purchase a Centipede game for about $160 online, and I am looking to see if I can pick up an Asteroids game for less than that. I think those are going for about $150, but my biggest recommendation is to wait for Black Friday. There is big speculation that these games may drop in price. You have seen them around. They have been seen in the past at $75. So Black Friday may be a chance to pick up some of these games for that price. Probably some of the older classic ones. The newer ones probably will not be as discounted. So if you really want the ultimate Black Friday experience, I would highly recommend going to Las Vegas. We do this every year. It is literally the best Black Friday experience you can ever have. We make a holiday weekend out of it. We go out there for Thanksgiving, and the next day we are there for Black Friday. It just turns out that people in Las Vegas don't have a lot of money for obvious reasons. And what ends up happening is when you go to a store to buy these games or any other items, computers, toys, the stores are empty. There is no line to get in, and we are often met with employees at the entrance of the door with the high-ticket items, asking us if we would like to purchase them. I mean, this could be anything from PlayStations to Nintendo Switches and more. So Las Vegas is a great way to do Black Friday. Highly recommend that. And this year is no exception. We already made our plans to be out there to look for more Arcade1UP games on that day. So here we have some gameplay that we are doing on the Rampage, which I assembled. Again, the games look great, sound great, and very nostalgic. I love all of these games. I was really looking forward to picking up Rampage, and I was getting pretty worried that I wasn't going to be seeing a sale price on this. When I did see it for the half price, I went ahead and jumped on it. Even though it is, you know, a possibility that the price could drop for Black Friday, there is a possibility that the games may go out of stock quickly and you won't be able to pick it up at that price. So at $150, that's worth it to me, and I went ahead and picked it up as soon as I found it. So Gauntlet was great. Plays just like the game should play. The only obvious thing that is missing is a fourth player, but that's okay. You know, for a cabinet that has 3 joysticks, that's not a problem. You know, they already are releasing other games with 4 joysticks. So here we are playing Joust. A lot of folks have been mentioning that the audio quality is poor and that the sound is a bit off. I'm not really noticing this when I'm playing these games. However, it is very possible that since I am sort of new to editing, that the audio may be pushed off a little bit. Not if that is happening in the editing process or if it's because I'm using an iPhone to record the video. So for those of you who think that the game is not good because the audio is off, I would probably suspect that it's that issue, not because the game is really running slow or behind. So in any case, I would recommend that you check out these games yourselves and make your own decision at that point. You know, making a decision based on my video probably isn't the best idea. However, you know, these things do happen in the editing process. So Joust is really great, really fast and action-paced. I used to love this game when it was in the arcade. I don't remember it being so difficult with the pterodons attacking so quickly, and but still, the gameplay is there and it's great. And the final game that we'll be testing is Defender. The controls are a little odd on this unit because the controls are separated by an extra joystick, which is kind of not my favorite. However, the gameplay is still the same. It is super hard, fast, action-paced. Do love Defender. As a kid, I was never able to play it because there were so many buttons and it was so confusing. But now as an adult, it's fantastic. What a great game. So I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It is very challenging and difficult. Saving the civilians from the Martians is satisfying. So that's pretty much going to be it for the gameplay.